All right, welcome back. In this particular tutorial, we're also going to see what is called content-based filtering or content-based recommender systems. Okay, so in the previous tutorial, we considered the popularity-based recommender system, right? So in this particular tutorial, we're going to consider the content-based filtering or content-based recommender system. Okay, all right, so let's get understanding of what content-based filtering is, and then we go to the lab session to see how we can implement this content-based filtering or recommender system. Okay, so in content-based filtering, or as you can guess over here, right, it's content-based, meaning that we base on the content to make whatever recommendation that we're going to recommend. Okay, so for instance, a user has viewed a particular product, or a user has read a particular article, okay, on your platform. Then based on that particular article that the user has read, you look for similar articles, and then you recommend that similar article to the user. Okay, so they have already performed some tasks. You base on that activity that they have performed, and then you recommend a new the similar product or the similar article to them. Okay, and that is content based. Okay, this one is based on the content, right? The content that looks like what the user has already consumed. You base on that to make the recommendation. So that's why it's called content based. Okay, what content the user is searching is what you base on to make the recommendation. All right, now this one can be seen in several in places, right? So on Amazon, depending on the product that you're gonna search, they base on that to recommend similar products to you. Okay, all right, so if I go to my Amazon, right, if I go to my Amazon here, and then I search for, say, if I search for, say, chocolate, right, now based on what I have searched, right, let me just click on this one. Right now, if I click on this chocolate, right, and then I go down here, you see that they are recommending products related to this. Okay, so they are based on the content that I have searched, and they are recommending similar products, right? So I will not search for, say, I will not search for chocolate, and then they will be recommending baby clothes to me. Okay, they will recommend similar products, right, which are chocolates. Okay, whatever they are going to recommend are going to be similar products which are chocolates. All right, so that is content-based recommendation system, right? If you go to news portal like, say, New York Times, right? If you go to New York Times, for instance, right, and then let me go to home. Okay, now over here, depending on the content that I will search, right, they are going to recommend similar content to me. Okay, so for instance, if I search for, or if I go into, say, health, okay, if I go to health, and then inside health, there are several stories over here, right? So let's say that I just select one of them, right? So let me select this one and see. All right, now once I click on a health related article, right, they are going to recommend similar articles that are related to health to me. Okay, if I scroll all the way down here, right, now here you can see that whatever is here is related to health. Okay, whatever news that is over here is related to health. Okay, they're all going to give me health related articles. All right, so based on what you have searched, they look at they base on what you have searched before, and then they recommend items that are closer to what you have searched before to you. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I want you to understand over here when it comes to content-based filtering. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier on, content-based filtering actually uses the closer items to each other, right? They look at items that are closer to each other, that is, items that are similar to each other, and then they recommend it to you. Okay, so if user A has seen some article, or has seen some products and rated that article, or rated that product good, right, then when the user come again, they are going to recommend that product to the user. Okay, we are going to recommend that product to the user, right? Also, if a user search for product A, right, if a user search for a particular product A, right, then similar items that look like product A are going to be suggested to user. Okay, similar items that look like product A are going to be suggested to the user. All right, And in this case, you don't really need the data of other customers. Okay, you don't really need the data of other customers to do this one. You can base on user A, right? User A's behavior or user A's past records, and then you base on that to make the recommendation. All right, and in this case, we use technique called cosine similarity. Okay, we use technique called cosine similarity to do that. I'm going to explain that to you in a moment. All right, and whilst you're doing this, there's also a caveat in this recommendation, right? The content-based recommendation system. There's a caveat over there, right? So imagine I go to Amazon, then I buy, say, blue jeans. Okay, I buy, say, blue jeans over there. Right now, if I buy blue jeans and I buy blue jeans today, then tomorrow I go to, so today I went to Amazon, I bought these blue jeans. Now tomorrow if I come, right, tomorrow if I come to Amazon again, right, what Amazon is going to do is that they're going to recommend blue jeans to me. Okay, that because that is the content that I have searched before, so they're going to recommend blue jeans to me. Meanwhile, if I buy the blue jeans, right, I don't really need another blue jeans, right? I don't need blue jeans again, right? If I come the next day, right, if I come again next day after tomorrow, they're still going to recommend that blue jeans to me. Okay, they are going to recommend blue jeans to me. And the recommendation, according to this content-based recommendation, is based on the content that I have consumed before and recommending it to me. Okay, if it is news portal, right, if it is news portal like NY, right, that's New York Times, right, NYT, right, that is okay, because if they recommend say health article to me today, right, and I come and they are recommending health article to me today, tomorrow, that is fine, because the articles will vary. Okay, the articles will vary, and I want to read the different contents of the article. But when it comes to, say, buying blue jeans, right, although we can have different types of blue jeans, but if I buy one blue jeans, maybe I will want another black jean or something like that, right? And if I come the third day, I wouldn't want to even see blue jeans again, right? Maybe I want to buy top or something like that. But if you're continuously showing me blue jeans, I cannot wear blue jeans all the rest of my life. Okay, so that is one caveat over there, right? Although sometimes they can show you and you can still be interested in the new blue jeans that they are showing you, right? But it's a caveat, and it's somehow good for them, right? If you end up buying it again, it's good for them. But if they continuously bother you with blue jeans, you might end up not coming there again, right? Okay, so that is some of the caveats that you can find when it comes to content-based recommendation system. Okay.